Everybody, it's Doom here from Dungeons and Doom Biscuit. I'm one half of the Dungeon Swag team, and we're back in the 3.5 Monster Manual, and our entry is the Gorgon. The Gorgon is a 5 or 6 foot tall by 8 foot long metallic cow that has a gore and a trample. Super exciting. So I've sanded this, not sanded it, but hit it with a wire brush. And we need to do some base work on it. I have some cows out. Stinking COVID. It's kicking my ass. Just got off the phone with my boss. He was concerned about me. He's very kind. I'm actually very fortunate. I have a very good boss. He understands that when you're sick, you're sick. He actually had a talk with me about, my generation and his generation were raised that you just kind of go to work no matter what. And the world's changed now. You can't do that, There's so much out there going around, and some people just are super susceptible to getting whiny. And they'll take off because, they farted. So you got to watch spreading stuff around. It's not like it used to be. Okay, so just to warn you guys, there's some crazy shit on the internet. I was watching a crafting video of some dude who kit bashes like I do. And I was like, oh, this guy's, he's pretty good. And then he used like pieces of his fingernails to make claws. And I was like, oh man, line crossed. No. Don't use your fingernails. All right, so let's look at our cows. This one looks more like a calf, so it's probably not what we're looking for. And this one's got a lot of seams I don't feel like playing with. So it looks like we got this cow. And I have a couple other cows, but I don't know how much different they are than these three. So this one looks like he could be okay. The thing with the Gorgon is they have giant horns. And this one has kind of mediocre small horns. So let's see if we can get rid of his horns. And make him some new ones. Maybe I have something I can cut some horns off of. I don't know. Oh, I do. I have this ridiculous idiot, and he has giant horns. Maybe I could just steal these. I don't think I'd ever use that for too much anything. I might steal parts from him or use the shape of him for something, but his feet are cartoony and sweet. Right out of the bins box. All right, let's look at these horns and see how long they are and try to make them similar. They're really thick, but that could work. Okay. There we go. It's close. Oh, not as close as I had hoped. Okay. These are ridiculously big, and I think that makes them perfect. Our Gorgon will be terrifying. The one in the book doesn't even have ears. He just has giant horns, no ears. Okay. I think we can get him on the base before we start putting armor on him. So to do that, I'm just going to get some glue. And to make sure he's sturdy, because I'm worried about those horns being kind of heavy, I'm going to get some baking soda. I'm going to sprinkle a little around his feet to make sure they're held well. And I'm just going to get a little bit up there. Get my toothpick. Drag that around. I'm just blowing off excess glue and baking soda to make sure everything dries well. And before we start applying any things to them, we're going to plus to them. So he has armor plates. We know that. So what we can do is instead of going through and armoring every single inch of him, we'll simulate it by just kind of going down his back spine part. So I'm just cutting some foam. And then we're going to make his back butt part first. It goes off his tail. Let's see how far down that goes. It might go down a little bit too far, maybe. We'll see. Let's see how it goes. All right. We're going to pull that down like that and let it kind of sit, and then we got to do something about that back part there. And then down here, we're just going to pluck off that excess that goes too far down. I can't get it. There we go. It doesn't have to be perfect, but we want it to be in the ballpark of reasonable. It's easier to cut this stuff with scissors, by the way. Just kind of trying to dry fit it here a little bit. Done pen. Now, when you're doing this kind of stuff, be careful. Don't. I know it's funny to watch me get burnt and shit because I'm not careful, but I would hate if any of you guys got hurt being as feckless and careless as I am. I just do whatever I want to do, and my job, I have to be super safe all the time. So when I come to my shop, I know I should be just as safe, but I'm not. I'm just kind of a dumbass. And I would hate if anybody got hurt making this stuff. I really would. So do me a favor and be safe. Don't do the things that I do. Don't make the decisions I make when it comes to burning myself and cutting myself, because I really would. I'd be upset if somebody got hurt trying to make one of these crafts. All right. So now we can simulate some extra banding. Like that. I'm not sure if you really need to try to draw on these lines. I think I'm making more help than hurt doing that. Throw him in front of the hot air gun, or fan for a minute. Hot air gun. I can't even do English anymore. Let's clean up some of our foam. Now, I don't want to throw this foam away. I'll throw these little pieces away, but I'm going to keep this bigger piece because I can use that again later for something. I'll set that off in my, probably going to use that after a while pile. And I'm just going to toss these dudes away while I'm at it. We had no need for them. I hope the next entry is not a cow thing. What is the next entry after Gorgon? After Gorgon is the Gray Render. Large. Oh, God. All right. Well, that'll be just fun, won't it? No idea how we're doing that one. I'm a little disappointed with myself. I really underestimated the power of the monster manual. All right. So here we are. This is our Gorgon, and I'm going to go ahead and spray paint this guy black, and then we'll come back and we'll paint him in the next episode. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching and taking the time to hang out with me here. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, hit the notification bell icon if you made it this far, for Christ's sake. Go to the website and buy some minis, dudes. And what else could you do for me? Oh yeah, hang out with me on Discord. Paint miniatures, show me what you've been working on. Be sick. Thanks for watching.